And welcome. So we're now into week 2 of 2024. So I thought, well, you know what? Time for a video. Time for a mental health update and life update and stuff, Where do I start? I'm going to be talking about the best health of my life, series 2, which I've started filming, and just mental health updates and just that kind of stuff. Reflecting back on mental health series 5, mental health for me, and looking forward to number 6, which will be out later this year. So where do I start? Why did I start best health of my life series 2? Well, I started it January the 1st. So far, 2 weeks in, and well, yeah, logging most of the information, logging my weight loss and gain, whatever happens. I'm using the browser software Notion to keep track of it all. I'm updating that daily as the days go on. And then from that, I'm going to video once a month, look back on the notes I've made, make a video out of it, structure it, stuff like that. Yeah, and then it'll be out in January 2025. I feel so positive about it. When I did series 1, it was, I just had a mismatch. It started off being something positive, and I think I filmed too much. I filmed once every week, and then it turned out twice a month, then it turned out monthly. I lost the way. I think I was still going through the process of knowing I had diabetes type 2 and stuff like that, and I think I was still trying to suss my life out, trying to suss what I'm supposed to do next, kind of thing. So the first season was a bit of a mismatch. It's like opening a bag of Revels and you try and avoid the coffee one. If you know what Revels are, the chocolates. Okay. Why am I wearing a hat? Because it's 0 degrees Celsius. Not in the room, but outside it is. You wake up in the morning and and you think, I'm going to record. I planned this last night, think, I'm going to get up in the morning, get ready, just spend a bit of time to myself and then just record what I planned out, you see. It never works out the same, does it? It never works out the same. You have all these wild ideas in your mind and you write it down, and so bear with me, I'm doing the best I can. So the first season of the best health of my life was generally just trying to make sense of everything, trying to do everything all at once, which is impossible. And I just got into a mismatch of confusion. So I thought I'll leave it a year, 2023, leave it for that year, then start again in 2024. And yeah, I started it. I'm more wiser. I know my focus. I know more about myself, more about what I need to stop doing. Stuff like, I am focused. It just means you have to wait a year to find out all about it. But you'll see the progress through the videos, updates and stuff I do. I will update you through the year, in my monthly chats, I'll chat a bit about how I'm doing and stuff, but more in depth will be in the series, as you do. And it'll be on this channel as well, January 2025. Only another year to wait. A year goes fast these days, doesn't it? Can't believe it is how many years ago COVID and stuff and lockdowns. How different will it be from series 1? It'll be first of all structured. It'll be more understanding, more update, more stats on the weight and stuff. You'll get regular, weekly. I'm going to do weekly weight checks and stuff. So I'm logging it in that Notion software, of course, the app. And yeah, it'll be good. So that's the best stuff of my life series 2. So I've only started filming on the 1st of January. It's only 10 days into it, so things can change, but the structure will be the same. It's going to be a long year. The mental health for me, well, series 5, about as popular as the other series. I mean, it's been getting 10 to 20 views, which for me, I was expecting 30 to 40 kind of views, kind of stuff like that, but I'm no good at publicising stuff. I'm no good at that kind of thing. So I guess in a way I should have pushed it more on social media, blah, blah, blah. For Series 6, which I'll film later on in the year, I'm going to really push it more, use the right algorithm, use the right tags, use the right descriptions. I'm going to really push on that one. Just try and get out a bit more, get out there a bit more. Things have got a bit better since Series 5, really. My mind is more, I don't want to give too much away, but it is definitely more focused, more able to cope with triggers. It's like when you get anxiety, and instead of having the cloudness and the numbness that you can't, well, it was fear, wasn't it? Fear was blocking reality. But now that's died down a lot, I can actually look at my anxiety and study it and understand it and give it a name, give it a meaning. So give it, and then I can just go, bye, go on, go away. It's like I don't know. It's like letting part of you float away and not to come back again. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. But that kind of stuff, I'm able to do that more without thinking. It's all like more automatic kind of thing. My body seems to do it automatically without me actually thinking about it. I know it's hard to explain, but the more that goes on, I know I've got a long way to go. I keep saying that I've got a long way to go. That's just the way it is, I'm afraid. That's just the way, but it's a positive, really positive. So that's the most things I've noticed since filming Series 5. 2023 was a good year to learn more about myself, good year to use my tools in my mind, and good year to really understand me more, focus more. This year, 2024, is just an ongoing process. I know I've got triggers they're going to get to me again, and new triggers, new things to suss out. But I'm able to, when them triggers will happen, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. I think I'm able to look at it and study it and understand it. But I don't know what triggers yet to come. It could be anything, I've got a lot of plans this year, especially for social media, for this channel and my vlogging channel. So I'm just hoping that when things don't go right, I start losing the plot again and more triggers kick in. That's what normally happens to me. But I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, well, what, if it doesn't work out, the triggers, I'll face it when it happens. I'm not going to think about it before it happens, because it might not happen. Well, it won't happen. So that's what I was doing. I may sound confusing here, but you know what I mean. I guess everyone going through this anxiety and mental health understands what I mean. Yeah. It's just life, innit? It's just life. What was humans? I don't know. It's a tricky one. Yes, I've changed my microphone again, of course. I'm using this one again. Oh, I don't know. I keep going through the microphones. At least they're getting used anyway. I'm not ignoring the microphones. The other microphones up there. I've got 2 up there, I'm okay. I am okay. Things could be better, but things could also be worse. So at the moment, I'm on a steady level of life. Everything's level at the moment. So I'm okay. Using Notion, this is not sponsored by Notion. I'll just use it because it's fun. If you use it just for yourself, it's free. But if you want to use it as business-wise, you have to pay for it. But I keep a lock of everything on there, really. It's my diary, my mental health, stuff of my life, my YouTube plans and things like that. And yeah, I think it's really good. Really good. I mean, I should be using pen and paper like I normally do, but my handwriting is quite bad. It has improved over the years, you know. I do, like planning my thumbnails and stuff, I do write the stuff down and draw little naff diagrams and stuff, you know. Yeah. That the designing the, you know, the where the yellow boxes go with the text and stuff and things like that, you know, and don't really need to do that, but I think it works okay. Black and white background, picture background, and yellow text. I think that gives it a bit of a highlight. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. There's I'm trying to create branding that's, oh dear, that jumps out at me. It's meaningful, and I like the colour yellow. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll do these updates. I say I'm doing monthly updates, monthly goals. So when it comes to February, 1st of February, you'll get a video where I talk about what my January plans were if they worked out, and then what my February plans are, you know. So I'm going to do it monthly. So yeah. And then when I get my action cam, you'll get a lot of outdoor videos. So this channel will get pushed more and be used more. So yeah. Okay. Until next time. Toodle pip.